My videos have been taking way too long to update, so until I can get things figured out, I'm going to be just doing my videos live and publishing them that way. Let's see. Okay. But thank you for clicking on the message. Thank you for checking out the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Okay, let's see. What is the overall energy of the message that you have for us, Holy Spirit? What is the overall energy of the message? Okay, I won 3 cards. That's what I got. Flow. There is no better energy to be in than flow, if you ask me. Ooh, deepening and detachment. Okay, okay, okay. With clearing at the bottom. Okay, let me get into this. So, when you're in the flow, you're not really resistant of anything. Okay? You're not resistant of any changes. You're basically allowing and releasing, right? Allowing whatever wants to come into your life to come, and also allowing whatever wants to go, right? Okay. Um, but the good thing about being in the flow is because you're not worried, you're not stressing about anything. So you're dwelling in peace and calmness, which is what this card says. Allow me, divine, to move with the flow of life, and respond with calmness and peace. Okay? Like a dolphin, even the sound that they make is beautiful and healing, right? Rarely does a person who's in any kind of distress make sounds that are healing, peaceful, calm. You know what I mean? But that's what being in the energy of flow is, okay? It brings about calmness and peace. Deepening. Okay, so you already know this symbolizes intuition, okay? With this black cat, and I see butterflies, okay? That's all about transition and change, okay? Once you're on earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non grasping, detachment, and surrender. Yes, they bring the peace of God. I swear to God, I feel like I've been here many lifetimes and like I don't belong oftentimes. Okay? Anybody else feel like that? If you do, let me know in the comments, all right? Cuz yeah, I don't know. I'm different. I'm different from most of the people that I know. And I don't know, I used to feel weird, but I'm at peace with it. I like being different. I believe everybody's different from everybody else. We're all the same to a certain extent, but we're all also individuals, right? So there's a little something different about us all. So, and what I'm getting on here too is deepening. With this deepening, someone here maybe you may need to deepen your connection. Okay, you need to deepen your connection with the earth. Your intuition will get stronger. Okay, there are so many lessons to learn when you're out in nature. Do you know that? Have you tried it? Have you spent just some time out in nature observing? You may be being called to do that. But there are so many lessons to learn. Even if you all you did was observe a butterfly, okay, you will see the changes that they go through. They go through a complete metamorphosis. You go from what is it, a snail, a little bug, you know what I'm saying? A little bug to a beautiful butterfly. And I was just talking about how we're all similar but different at the same time. Butterflies, they're all unique. They're all unique. Even the ones that look alike, there are subtle differences, right? So even with you, whatever's going in your life, whatever it is that you're doing, I don't care if you're doing the exact same thing as someone else. It's going to be a little different. Once you put your stank on it, once you put your little spin on it, it's gonna be different, right? I'm a chef, a cook. I cook a lot, I cook professionally. So it could be me and someone else, regardless of their skill level. You can give me and someone else the exact same recipe, the exact same photocopied recipe from somewhere, me and someone else. We could make it to the T. You can even set out all the ingredients for us. Well, we're just mixing and cooking or whatever. Both dishes, the final version of both dishes will have some subtle differences. It's gonna have some subtle differences. The way I whip might be different from the next person. That love, that I throw in there might be different from the next person. My energy is going into the dish. My intentions is going into the dish. You see what I'm saying? There's only one you. There's only one you. I don't care who try to copy you or whatever. There's only one you. And I don't look. They say all you got to do is look at the bread aisle to get some inspiration. Whenever you're having issues with like competition or anything like that, because there are a ton of brands of companies that sell bread, correct? But guess what? They all sell. They all sell. They're all bread. They're all made similarly, but they all have subtle differences. I don't care. Even if you look at all the white bread, light bread, whatever you want to call it, they will all have subtle differences in their menu, in their preparation, in the way that they're sliced, in the way that it's packaged. They all have subtle differences, as do you from the next person. Detachment. With detachment, you finally feel whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it's fulfilled. Again, back to the flow. Okay, so Spirit wants you to get into a flow. They want you to get into the flow of life. Now, I'm going to tell you, you're being asked to get into that energy because something is about to flow to you. Watch what I tell you. Taylor, hello, hi. Yeah. But this underlying energy too is clearing. Okay, let's see. A true offering arises. It becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will arrive. You shift from mine to God's. Such freedom. Yeah, and trust. So when you're out in nature just observing, seeing how things happen, seeing how that whole ecosystem out there is sustainable, if humans didn't go out there and bother anything, it will continue to thrive, right? Spirit wants you to spend some time out in nature so that you can clear your energy, clear any karma, clear your head, clear your mind, clear your thoughts. Okay? Because you might be having so much going on that you're mentally overwhelmed. Take it however it resonates. It doesn't mean that you are in particular, but somebody is. And you can't seem to get in this energy of calm or peace. You can't get in the flow because you got too much on your mind. Look at this damn cat. I keep looking at the eyes. Don't this cat look worried? And I find that a bit puzzling because I know this being is intuitive. A black cat for sure. But this could be symbolic of you. You're getting intuitive nudges, you're getting intuitive messages, but you're so bogged down about the concerns and troubles of your life that you can't receive anything. I don't see anything flowing to this cat from the sky, from the ethers, from the divine. I don't see anything flowing. This cat looks so bothered. Again, it's symbolic to someone here. Spirit wants you to come out of that deep, it feels like suffering to me. And look, your soul is longing for non grasping, detachment, and surrender. They're asking you to let go with the non grasping. They're asking you to detach, take your energy back from a situation and surrender it to God. This next card by itself is detachment. What is it that you are attached to that you need to release? What do you need to clear from your energy? You can release it, surrender it. You see these hands open? That is giving, surrendering. Whatever cares you have, whatever worries you have, surrender it. Detach and surrender. Let go and surrender. Surrender to what? The flow. The flow of what the divine has for your life. Your higher self is trying to bring to you and alert you about. You need to surrender to that. But because you have so much going on, so much on your mind, it's hard for you to hear and recognize the signs that are being sent to you. So divine is saying, look, I need you to detach. Yeah. I need you to detach so that you can deepen your connection with the earth, with your spirit guides, and your intuition. It's because just look at the cat's face. How many of you feel like this right now? If you do, you're being called to release whatever is troubling you. Don't just pray about it, let that shit go. Surrender it. With open hands, you non-grasping. They don't want you to grab it back. So once you pray and you surrender it to the most high or whoever you worship, you gotta let it go and stay in this flow, allowing what is to come, and what needs to leave to leave. However that resonates for you. It could be a job, it could be a mentality, it could be a hobby, it could be anything. But whatever it is, with this purple and flow, you're being called to um, tap into your intuition and train it. This poor cat. I mean, I cannot stop looking at this cat so doggone worried. That's all I see on her face. If this is your energy, please. You're going to have to find a way to detach yourself from the worries. Because whatever the situation is, and I just started feeling real heavy. I need to, that deep breath was automatic. Something is weighing heavy on somebody, like you feeling it in your chest. I just felt that. But spirit wants you to have peace. This non grasping, this detachment, this surrender, the card says they bring the peace of God. Spirit wants you to be in this energy flow, calmness, and peace. Whatever it is that got you in this energy of this poor cat, you need to release it. And divine is saying, trust that we'll take care of it. If you call on your spirit team and you ask for assistance, Trust that they will take care of it. All you need to do to get in this flow is release those cares, release those concerns, spend some time out in nature, out in solitude, in quiet. Even if you can't get out in nature because of your life schedule or whatever, you don't have to only be outside in the light either. I know there's a lot of star seeds that watch my channel. You may need to star bathe. Remember that came out? Sometimes you need to spend time outside under the stars and get some of that energy in peace and quiet. There may be a message that your spirit team is trying to get to you. I don't know. Take it however it resonates for you. But divine wants you to trust that they know exactly how to handle whatever the situation is. Because, see, once you surrender it, once you release it, it's not for you to worry about anymore. That's why the hands are open. And you no longer worrying about it or overthinking about it or obsessing about the situation would be a demonstration of faith, would be a demonstration of obedience, especially after hearing this message. And what happens with obedience? What happens when you follow divine guidance? It's rewarded, right? The first thing you're going to get is peace. While spirit works on whatever it is that you need to release and become free. But see, sometimes what people don't understand is some people don't believe that the divine will send you through challenges and obstacles. Why? I don't understand why people think that. God is not all love and light. There's a balance in all things in the world, in the universe. When you get bad karma, that's God sending that energy your way. When you get good karma, that's God sending that energy your way. You see the devil right here stomping on Archangel Michael's head. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me bring it closer. You see this statue? It's Archangel Michael with his sword up, wings intact, and the devil down there with the baby wings. Okay, because you know the devil was an angel. He's a fallen angel though. It's only one wing on the devil. But Archangel Michael got his foot, and it's a little sandal. It ain't no big boot. He got his foot on the devil's head. But guess who sent them to do that? The divine. The divine don't play. Okay? Not period. So listen, some of these things that you've been experiencing, they're a part of your path. These lessons that you've had to experience are all a part of your path. They're helping to prepare you for whatever it is that you came here to do. Whatever your destiny is, it includes lessons that you need to get in alignment for your particular soul's assignment. This is another reason why you should never compare yourself to anyone else. You may not have the same assignment here. And if you don't, your lessons are going to be different. Even if you have the same assignment, you might not need the same lessons. We're all on individual paths. I said that at the beginning. Again, we're all the same but different a little bit. We're unique in our own ways. And if you're not sure, look, this card says, "Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions." Period. This is why Spirit needs you to get outside and get grounded, okay? And get some quiet time so that you can see, hear, and recognize the signs and synchronicities that are being sent to you to help you along this path. Because you stuck. You're not receiving no messages, so you lost in the maze. But guess what? You don't have to be. You don't have to be. Yeah. Spirit said, let go. Everything is indeed out of control. I knew it. And God will hold it all. I can safely let go. It don't matter how out of control you think your situation is, or how far gone something is. It is never too big for God. Never. And look, at peace, sitting on somebody's head. This look like a lion. Even the ferocity of a lion can't trump this peace right here. You are way more powerful when you can dwell in this energy right here. This person is in the flow of life, and they're well protected by the universe. That lion might have tried to come and attack this person. They can't. Look, when you in this energy right here, baby, you are unfuckwittable. I done been in a lot of dangerous places in the city of Chicago meditating with no worries. I learned quickly and often, whenever you're doing anything that you are being divinely guided to do, you will be protected. You've never, ever, so many people be outside in nature meditating. You've never heard of anybody being harmed, killed, or anything while they were out meditating, have you? I haven't. But Spirit is saying yes. This energetic clearing, it's time for you to do that. During crises, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. Period. I'm telling you, these are just lessons that you've been going through. I don't care how painful they've been. They've been divinely guided. It's preparation for your path. It's preparation for the work that you came here to do. I wholeheartedly believe that we all sign contracts, is probably energetically, before we are reincarnated, okay? And in those contracts, it has what we come here to do. Earth is a school for the soul. We come here to learn lessons. This isn't the only civilization. But yeah, look, release whatever it is that got you like this. It was divinely guided. And if you feel it was too much for you, I can't see whoever just sent the message. Let me see. If you feel it's too much for you, you need to surrender it to the divine. Give it to him. Because see, the divine works through people, right? And there are angels here on earth, just like Archangel Michael. He's not walking around here in human form, I don't think. But he's omnipotent. He can be any and everywhere. That's a soldier for God. Okay? So spirit is, look, the divine, once you surrender, look at this here. Once you surrender whatever it is that's worrying you, bothering you, afflicting you, and release it completely, see how that's been completely released? You're surrendering and completely releasing, right? The divine could take something that seems so unbearable to you, a situation that seems so unbearable, a relationship that seems so unbearable. That, that energy can be taken, transmuted, and returned to love. There is nothing that God can't do now. Let that shit go. Let it go. Whatever grief you're feeling about it, all kind of losses are grieved, not just, deaths, right? And some of y'all are holding too much in. You're going to fuck around and bust your heart, have a heart attack or something, a stroke. Stop holding on to so much. Release it. Get out of this energy. Release it up off of you. Cry. Cry if you need to, especially males. If there's any males here watching, man, listen. Stop being afraid to cry. I hate that so many males, especially black men, because that's my culture, okay? They are taught not to cry. Boys shouldn't cry. Men shouldn't cry. Why not? We are human beings. We know we're spiritual beings, but we're having a human experience. Don't put so much pressure on yourself that you can't be human. Fuck what somebody gonna think about it. Everybody cry. If you don't, you killing yourself. You need to. Tears cleanse the soul anyway. If you don't want nobody to see you go in the bathroom or whatever you got to be. I only have sons. I teach my sons it's okay to cry. Release that shit. Any man I ever been with, I tell them it's okay to cry. They be skeptical. Man, I'll never judge a man for crying. It's beautiful to me. You strong enough to release that shit, man. Yeah, release it. Because guess what? You are a limitless being. Don't let this hurt and pain that you've been going through keep you in some kind of delusion. You can do, have, be whatever it is you want. You are limitless. Please understand that. All you need to do is maintain your faith. Maintain your faith in the Most High, in your higher power, so that you can bloom like this flower here. You know, this look like a hummingbird. They're happy. These butterflies, they're just, having beautiful transformations. They learning the lessons and moving on. That's what divine be like, a butterfly. Learn your lessons and transform. Grand Rising Dora, that's what's up. Good morning, Natalie. Oh wow, that's something. Well, instead of you laying under the lion is laying under you, Natalie. Hmm. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. Beyond anything I imagine. Limitless. No limit. Okay, this is what spirit is trying to get you to see. This is the energy that they want you to be in. Faithful. Knowing that no matter what happens, what comes my way, I'm going to be straight. And y'all should start speaking to yourselves like this. You need to say things like this to yourself. This is a whole affirmation right here. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. I might put this on an index card just so I can be saying it myself. This is great energy. Y'all see that? I'm going to read it again. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. And I feel that way. I've always felt that way. And I've been in some fucked up situations, but it seems like something always works out. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. Yes, it is. And it's my love for God, my love for the Holy Spirit, my love for my faith, knowing that I'm covered, I'm good, I'm straight. All I got to do is tap in. Yeah. And show gratitude, okay? You ain't even got to wait for something to happen for you to show gratitude. You should be showing and giving gratitude all the time. All the time. Because you have so much that the next person does not. There's always going to be somebody to have more than you, and always going to be somebody to have less. That's why you should be grateful for whatever it is that you have, because you don't have to have that. Yeah. Look, y'all came out. Look, surrender again. Spirit saying, have the courage to surrender whatever it is that's bothering you so you could be more at ease. Mm. Oh, you have been worthy to belong to love all along without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. That's why shit is weighing so heavy on you because you probably love hard. You can't understand why people mistreat you or why you have to go through so much. That's just part of life. That's just part of life's journey. Come up out of that energy, overthinking and reliving situations. Come up out of that because all you doing is manifesting the same to come back again. Release that shit. Surrender it. Spirit says have the courage to surrender it and trust that no matter what it is, the divine can handle it. It's nothing that they can't handle. Accept that. You ain't even got to fully understand it. Just radically accept it. Wow. Because you are loved. Divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation. Only love itself. So release any attachments. Detach. Detach from anything that is not love. Give it. Surrender it. Okay? And look for the signs. Instincts are the message from the inner divine. Your higher self is trying to give you signs and synchronicities because it's already seen the whole play out. They see what you can't see. Time is an illusion. So when you get those intuitive nudges, you got to trust it. But like I said, you're so distracted right now because of all the hurt and pain that you're feeling because you're in this energy right here, right? You're missing the signs. This cat is out here in nature, not observing shit. Still thinking about the same problems outside, amongst all this beauty, amongst all these lessons. But this person's mind is heavy. The thoughts are heavy. The energy is heavy. And that's how a lot of y'all are right now. You sitting there, like this cat sitting, you're sitting and dwelling in that energy, and you are being called to detach from that. Use the inner power that you have, okay, to be a guide for you. Again, your higher self is trying to show you the way to go. You have to allow it though and believe that divine love is there for you. Intuition again. Allow your intuition to see what your heart can't see. Don't get caught up in your feelings. Didn't I say we were all individuals? We all have our own lessons. We all have our own karma, positive or negative, that we have to face. Yeah, listen. Some of y'all feel like can't nobody tell you nothing. And that's the problem too. You might be hearing this message and not be believing what I'm saying, but spirit, this is saying, allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. Some of you need to pray that and ask for assistance and then follow it. Because this inner child, the child in you, they're longing for these lessons to be mastered and completed that's been put before you on your path. I told you they're here for a reason. They're here to bring out the extraordinary essence of you. Okay? In all your uniqueness, like this doggone peacock. Peacocks got so much going on. If you look at one little part of them, it look weird, right? But when they spread those feathers or whatever, They are absolutely beautiful, undeniably, right? Even though they might look a little weird and they're unique, right? Hmm. Yes. If you're uncertain at all, Divine wants you to just pray, okay? Pray. If you're feeling any sort of lack, pray. Don't sit in that energy, okay? We're like magnets. We attract things to us. And that attraction is based on our thoughts, intentions, and actions, okay? I might even name this be mindful of your thoughts, intentions, and actions. But yeah, if you're unsure, uncertain, or anything, pray. Ask Divine to let you know for sure that all of your needs will be met and that Divine has a plan for you because there is a plan for you. You're going through an awakening. Right now, it says. Ooh, yeah, some of y'all are going through an awakening. You probably like, what the fuck? Listen, a spiritual awakening, especially that first one, because you're going to have more than one. Especially that first one, it's confusing, scary, can be a bit depressing. But on the other side, it's beautiful. I promise you it is. You learn so much about yourself. And then your spiritual gifts really start to open up. But see, in order to even get in this energy right here, going through an awakening, you got to be cracked open. So something has to hurt you so deeply that you go to God. I just want you to know that it was designed to be that way. Okay? It's designed to be that way. So whatever it is that you're going through, don't focus so much. If it's a relationship, whether it be a romantic relationship, sibling, parents relationship, whatever, any kind of relationship or a situation that involves another person. I'm about to give y'all some real game. Okay, listen. It's never, ever, ever about the other person. I don't care what they did to you. You probably allowed it. Okay? Especially if you remained in a situation, you allowed a lot of that to happen. And for that, you have some responsibility to accept as well. Because when you allow certain things, you're telling the other person that it's okay. I don't care what your mouth say. We talking about behavior because that's energy too. Everything is, right? The lesson is always about you. When you're hurt, look at yourself. Why does this hurt me? Why does this bother me? Why am I triggered? That's shadow work. That's facing your shadows. That's facing the things that are haunting you and keeping you from being here. The things that are keeping you from feeling like this. Even if it's only on the inside that you're showing it. Even if you're walking around with a smile on your face every day, your soul is looking like this black cat. But see, Spirit is saying it's time for you to vibe higher. This person look like they so enlightened they probably could fly on a damn bird. Wow. When you can be happy completely, independently, without anything or anyone, the power that comes with that is like no other. It's like no other. And you're not being called to just become a completely different person. That's not the change that you're being asked to do. This is non duality. Let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You can become fluent at doing both. Okay? You're not expected to be perfect. This change that you're asking to make is about freedom. Freedom to be in this energy right here, the flow. Okay? Again, grounded is out here. You're going to have to get grounded, and it's going to also help you with self love. Spend some time out in nature and spend some time loving on yourself. Yeah. This card says sometimes surrender is painful. God's cutting away all that needs to go. Yeah. Illusions, obsessions, addictions. Remember, I was saying whatever you need to surrender, it may not be the same as the next person. Excuse me. And yes, it's hard. You're going to have to make a sacrifice because it's something that you've been holding on tightly to. Okay? Illusions, lies. Somebody selling you a dream, something like that. Holding on to that, you need to just go and sacrifice that. Let that go. Surrender it to God and come up out that energy. Anything that's dependent on another person, another energy should be surrendered. You can't control anybody other than yourself. Hmm. Yeah. The spirit wants you here in this divine flow, baby. First energy out. Because once you get in that divine flow, comes divine abundance. Shoo-hoo-hoo. And true sanctity. Mm. And from there comes expansiveness. It just gets bigger and bigger and better and better. Do y'all see that? These cards ain't lying. Yeah. The doubts and fears will still come up. It's not to say, okay, it's not to say that once you get in this energy, you spend more time meditating and in quiet time, communicating with your spirit team and your spirit guides so your intuition is on point. It's not to say that life is going to be perfect or anything like that. You are still going to doubt yourself sometime. You are still going to sometime have fears. But guess what? You'll be able to come up out of it, out of that energy sooner because you won't believe those things anymore. You'll be able to talk yourself out of it. Right? As soon as you catch yourself having negative thoughts or overthinking about the same topic over and over or reliving hurtful moments, hurtful situations, even talking about it, it's going to come up. But you'll learn how to, as soon as it comes up, switch your energy. Okay? That's the key. It's not that you'll never have any problems, never it's not to say that you'll be in this energy 24/7 because again, we are spiritual beings having a what? A human experience. So yeah, life is going to happen and it's going to test you. And when those tests come up, you'll be able to handle them differently because you know better. You'll know the right action to take. You'll know to release that, right? You'll know to release it so that because what if you call on your spirit team, you know you'll receive some guidance, right? From whatever it is that's bothering you. All you got to do is call on them, invite some help in, right? Yeah, and be incredibly open to receiving. Yeah, yeah, and some of y'all, this happens more with males than female energies, but some of you all are going to feel like, you got to give up something or a part of you. You got to give up a part of you, but it's just the ego. It's the ego. Mm. But yeah, once you do the work on yourself, you'll there'll be a partner guided to you. Wow. But see, okay, this card says giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. Right, your complete presence. Mind, body, and soul complete. Okay, not thinking about something or someone else when you're in their presence, not worried about life when you're in their presence, but showing up completely. And once you do this work on yourself and learn how to connect with your intuition through grounding, through self-love activities, through releasing your cares to the Most High for, to help you transmute it, learning to be an alchemist and how to transmute that hurt and pain into something more that you desire. When you get in that energy, that's when this comes a beautiful partnership. Because, see, right now, you have so much work to do on yourself. The type of partnership or companionship that you really want, you're not ready for it. So reframe your thoughts, reframe the way you think, because this situation is happening for you, not to you. It's actually a gift that's preparing you for a whole different way of life, a whole different energy. It's preparing you to be in the flow of life. This is a sweet spot, beautiful energy, where you want to be. And see, again, blue is all about healing, and purple is intuition. You're going to be able to use your intuition to heal any situation. You're being prepared for something phenomenal. Don't forget that, okay? So whenever you get stuck and you have these tests and these lessons, don't let that make you shy away from the kind of life that you deserve. Surrender it to the divine and let them, do what they're going to do. Invite help in, okay? Even if you don't know what the right action is. So, if you don't know the right way to go, the right step to take, the right thing to say, release it. Because divine said there is nothing that is too big for me to handle. There's nothing for me to take care of on your behalf. All you got to do is ask. All you got to do is ask and then let go. Okay? Ask and let go. That's all you got to do. This is a beautiful message. Somebody must have really needed to hear that. If it resonates with you, please hit the thumbs up button. Drop a purple heart in the comments section. Excuse me. Those are all energetic donations, which I highly appreciate, especially since I'm giving my energy to bring these messages to you for free. If you like to make a cash donation, you can send it to my Cash App at $3 333 healing. That information, and as well as any information on how to contact me, is either in the description box or in the About Me section. If you click on Mystic Moon Goddess 333, you should be able to get some more information on me and how to contact me. Um, what else I want to say? I am doing personal readings. If you want one, they are $100. You have to cash out me $100 and then email me a screenshot of your payment, and we'll schedule a reading. Then, more than likely, I'll have it completed and sent to you within 48 hours. Okay. Um, if you want a reading, you don't have to give me any information on you at all. All I need is your name. Um, You can give me your date of birth if you want. I think that helps make the readings even more accurate, but I feel like now I don't even need that. I just, just your name to connect with your energy. Um, you can also ask 2 questions as part of your reading for clarification. Ask 2 questions in advance, send them to me, and I'll get those answers during your reading. Please, 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 y'all, stop sending me essays to read about your life and for advice. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that. Okay? I think I'm gonna take a picture of these. But all right. Until next time, have a great day. Thank you all for listening. I appreciate you. Have a good one. Bye.